hellish, heartfelt, and heroic journey. Well, season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina is here, and oh boy, Critical Role fans, this one's a wild ride. The animation is off the charts, and that sounds cliche, but it's great. Every frame feels like a painting brought to life, and when the heroes descend into the fiery depths of hell itself, you can almost feel the heat radiating off the screen. The action sequences are top notch, but that's what we've come to expect from Vox Machina, right? Yet somehow they keep leveling up, pun intended, this series. Welcome to the Ruby Tuesday, my name's Ruben, and this is my review for Season 3 of Vox Machina. This season packs the biggest stakes yet, and the animators really outdid themselves when capturing both the chaotic beauty of hell and terrifying larger-than-life creatures that inhabit it. Watching the party battle an army of dragons and otherworldly demons is like witnessing a D&D campaign come to life in the best way that fans love, or the only way that fans could dream of. You're going to be glued to the screen every time a fight breaks out. The choreography is brutal as always, but it always finds a way to up the ante. Last season I said pretty much the same thing about season 1. They upped the ante, and again in season 2. And here I am saying the same thing, but it's true. Now let's talk about the script a bit, which remains as hilarious as ever. Even as the team faces their darkest challenges, there's still room for that witty banter that makes these characters feel so alive. Scanlan's quips are outrageous as always, and Grog continues to be the lovable giant with a heart of gold. Or maybe ale. The humor balances out the season's more emotional and intense moments perfectly, keeping you laughing just when things feel like they're about to get too grim. They kind of allow you to breathe a little bit. The season shows why the original Critical Role streams were so captivating. The script knows how to weave the humor into the moments of high tension without breaking the flow and the tempo of the story. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the relationships at play. Season 3 pulls no punches in testing the bonds between our beloved characters. Pike, Grog, Scanlan, Vax, and Caliph on one side, Percy and Vex on the other. You feel the emotional weight hanging over them. This isn't just the physical split, it's the divide that tests friendships. It tests their love, it tests their trust. As they battle their inner demons alongside literal hell beasts, you'll see old wounds reopen from seasons 1 and 2 that have been established already. It's an emotional roller coaster with each character pushed to their limits, not just as adventurers, but as people. By the time the credits roll, not everything will be the same between them, and you'll be left wondering how they'll ever recover from some of the trials they've had to face, emotional and real. It's harrowing, and it's wonderful to watch. The relationships also highlight what makes Vox stand apart from the average fantasy show. It's not just about epic battles and world-saving quests, though don't worry, you do get plenty of that. Of course you do. It's about the characters, their growth, their struggles, and the complicated dynamics that make us feel like these characters are family. Drama, the bonds, the heart of the show is what makes it so gripping. And season 3 takes us further into those relationships with some emotional punches that I just wasn't expecting. Of course, we can't ignore the legacy of Critical Role and how this season keeps the spirit alive. If you've watched the original campaign, you'll feel right at home. The love that creators have for D&D shines through every scene. From the deeply tactical battles to the emotional role-playing moments, this is D&D in all its glory. The pacing feels like a high-stakes campaign session, with each episode acting like a perfectly timed dice roll. Fans of the source material will love all the little nods and references that you get in this season, but even newcomers can jump in at the start and understand what's going on because you'll be wrapped up in the emotional intensity of the characters and then the story. And then there's Thordak. What a villain. Lance Reddick's performance as the self-proclaimed Cinder King is chilling, and knowing this is one of his final roles gives this scene an added weight. His voice drips with menace and brings a terrifying gravitas to the role that makes Thordak one of the most memorable antagonists yet. Every time he's on screen, you can't help but get chills. It's a fitting tribute to a phenomenal actor who is tragically no longer with us. Reddick's Thordak is powerful, relentless, and will undoubtedly leave a mark on this series, much like the actor himself did on the world of entertainment. Season 3 is emotional, fun, and entertaining in all the right ways. It's a season about pushing boundaries of relationships, of individual character growth, and of the show's already stellar animation and writing. By the end, you'll be both satisfied and hungry for more, and the scars left on Vox Machina are both literal and emotional, will stick with you long after the final episode. This season truly levels up the series, delivering everything fans could want and more. And talking about more, seasons 4 and 5 are already in the works. I'm giving season 3 4.5 out of 5 Nicolas Cages.
You got one.
This season had me on the edge of my seat, laughing one moment, tearing up in the next, literally. It's everything we love about The Legend of Vox Machina, but turned up to 11. I can't wait to see where they go from here. It's epic action, heartfelt relationships, and a performance from Lance Reddick that will echo through hell and beyond. Thanks so much for watching my review. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited to watch this? And when you do, what do you think about the length of the episodes, the animation itself, the tone and themes? Does it live up to your expectations? I'd love to hear how you would compare it to the previous seasons. How would you rank them? But most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.